English podcast Easy Practice. Improve your English. Hey everyone, welcome back to English podcast Easy Practice, the place where you don't just learn English, you live English, you feel English, and sometimes you even laugh in English. Okay, today's episode is honestly one of my favorites. Why? Because we're talking about something very simple but very powerful: your morning routine. Yes, that moment when you open your eyes and you decide, am I going to be productive today? Or am I going back to sleep? And to help us today, we have a very special guest. He's a businessman, he's disciplined, he's focused, and I think he scares lazy people just a little bit. Please welcome Mr. Daniel Reyes. Hey, Alex. Thank you. Thank you. I'm happy to be here. And don't worry, I'm not that crazy. We will see. We will see. All right, Daniel, let's start simple. Very simple. Very basic. But very important for English learners. What time do you wake up in the morning? Okay. I'm ready for the reactions. I wake up at 5 a.m. every day, even on weekends. No, 5 in the morning every day, even on weekends. My friend, that is not a routine. That is a lifestyle. That is a commitment. That is, honestly, a little bit crazy. Yes, many people say that. At the beginning, it felt very difficult, and I didn't like it. But now it feels normal. And I actually enjoy waking up early because I feel calm, focused, and in control of my time. Okay, that's interesting. Guys, listen carefully to what he said because this is gold for your English and for your life. At the beginning, it felt very difficult. Now it feels normal. I enjoy waking up early. These are very useful sentences. You can use them to talk about habits, routines, or even your job. Now, let's make this interactive, okay? I want you listening at home to participate. Don't be shy. This is your moment. Repeat after me. I wake up at 7 a.m. or your real time, okay? I wake up at 7 a.m. I wake up at 7 a.m. Good. Again, I wake up at and say your time, okay? All right, Daniel. Let's be honest now. No lies in this podcast. When your alarm rings at 5 a.m., do you wake up immediately like a superhero or do you press the snooze button again and again and again? Before, I pressed the snooze many times, sometimes 3 times, sometimes 5 times. I could say just 5 more minutes. But those 5 minutes became 30 minutes. And then I felt stressed because I was late. Yes, that is so real. That is every human on earth. Guys, listen to this sentence. I press the snooze button. Repeat it. I press the snooze button. This is something you can use in real conversations. Very natural English. So, Daniel, what changed? Because now you wake up immediately. That's a big difference. That's not easy. Yes, it's not easy. The change was mental. I stopped negotiating with my alarm. When it rings, I don't think. I don't argue. I don't say, maybe later. I just stand up. It's like a rule for me. No discussion. Wow, I stopped negotiating with my alarm. That sounds like a movie line. Guys, repeat. I stopped negotiating with my alarm. Okay, Daniel. Now let's go step by step. This is very important for English learners because we are going to build sentences. What is the first thing you do after you wake up? The first thing I do is drink a big glass of water. I don't check my phone. I don't open social media. And I don't think about work yet. I just drink water slowly and wake up my body. Wait, wait. No phone? No messages? No good morning WhatsApp? What kind of life is that? A peaceful life. Oh, and that sounds nice, actually. Okay, guys, repeat this full sentence. The first thing I do is drink a glass of water. Again, the first thing I do is drink a glass of water. Now, listen carefully because this part is very important. Daniel said, I don't check my phone. I don't open social media. This is present simple, negative, very useful for describing routines. Daniel, tell us more. Why is it a bad idea to check your phone in the morning? Because many people do that first. Yes, almost everyone does it. The problem is that when you check your phone, you start your day with information, messages, and sometimes stress. You're not in control anymore. Instead of focusing on your goals, you react to other people's problems, news, and distractions. That affects your mood and your energy for the rest of the day. Wow, that's powerful. Guys, this sentence is very important. I start my day with other people's problems. Repeat it slowly. I start my day with other people's problems. That is exactly what happens when you check your phone too early. Okay, now let's continue with your routine. After drinking water, what do you do next? After that, I do a short exercise routine. It's not something extreme. I don't go to the gym at 5 a.m. every day. I just move my body a little. Some push ups, some stretching, and sometimes I go for a short walk outside to get fresh air. Okay, I like that because now people listening are thinking, oh no, I need to run 10 kilometers at 5 a.m. No, guys, relax and repeat with me. I do a short exercise routine. I do push ups. I do stretching. I go for a walk. Daniel, important question. Do you always feel motivated to exercise in the morning? Like, do you wake up and say, yes, I love push ups. This is amazing. No, not at all. Many days I feel tired, sleepy, or lazy, but I still do it. That's the difference. I don't depend on motivation. I depend on discipline and routine. Boom. There it is again. Discipline. Guys, repeat this powerful idea. I don't depend on motivation. I depend on discipline. And this is very important. Motivation is like coffee. Sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not. But discipline, that is your system. That is your structure. That is what keeps you moving even when you don't feel like it. Okay, now I want to talk directly to the listeners. If you are in bed right now with your phone listening to this podcast, Daniel has a message for you. Yes, my message is simple. Don't try to change everything in one day. That doesn't work. Instead, start small. Wake up just 10 or 15 minutes earlier than usual. Use that time for something positive, like drinking water, stretching, or just sitting quietly and thinking about your day. I like that. It feels realistic. No pressure, no stress. Guys, repeat. I start small. I wake up 15 minutes earlier. And this is a great sentence. Small steps create big results. Say it again. Small steps create big results. All right, we are just getting started. And this is already super interesting. But we still have a lot to talk about. Planning your day, breakfast habits, coffee, very important topic, and common mistakes people make every morning. But before we continue, I need to ask this very important question. Daniel, coffee, yes or no? Yes, of course. I drink coffee every morning. I'm disciplined, but I'm still human. Okay, perfect. This interview can continue then. And if you are still here, that means one thing: you are serious about your English and you are still in bed. Or you are still in bed listening and thinking, maybe I should wake up. Okay, Daniel, let's continue. Now I want to go deeper into your routine because what you do after waking up is important, but what you do next can change your whole day. So tell us, after exercise, what do you do? After exercise, I take a shower and then I sit down in a quiet place to plan my day. This is one of the most important parts of my morning because it helps me feel clear, focused, and ready. If I don't plan my day, I feel lost and distracted. Oh, I like that. I feel lost. That's a very real feeling. Guys, repeat. I feel lost. I feel distracted. Now, Daniel, let's break this down because this is very useful for English learners. You said, I plan my day. Simple sentences, but very powerful. So tell us, how do you plan your day? Because many people say, I plan, but in reality, they don't. Yes, that's true. Many people think planning means writing a long list of things, but that can create stress. What I do is very simple. I write only three important tasks for the day. These are my priorities. If I complete these three tasks, I feel successful, even if I don't do everything else. Only three, not 10, not 20. Not 50 things like change my life today, just three. Exactly. Because when you write too many things, your brain feels overwhelmed. You don't know where to start, and you end up doing nothing or doing unimportant things. Wow, that is so true. Guys, listen to this idea. I feel overwhelmed. Repeat it. I feel overwhelmed. This is very common in real life. Okay, let's make this interactive again. How many tasks do you write every day? Be honest, is it 3 or is it 25? Daniel, give us an example. What kind of tasks do you write? Sure. For example, I can write finish an important work project. Number two, call a client or have a meeting. And number three, maybe exercise or take care of my health. These are simple, clear, and important actions that move my life forward. Nice. I like that. Guys, repeat this structure. I need to finish a project. I need to call a client. I need to exercise. Very useful for daily life. Now, let's talk about something very important, breakfast. Because some people eat a big breakfast, some people eat nothing, and some people just drink coffee and say, this is fine. Daniel, what do you do? Do you eat breakfast every day? Yes, I do. I try to eat something simple but healthy. For example, eggs, fruit, maybe some oatmeal, and of course, coffee. I don't eat heavy food because I want to feel light, focused, and with energy. Okay, that sounds very successful person. Meanwhile, some people are eating cookies and soda at 8 a.m. Guys, repeat. I eat breakfast. I eat something healthy. I drink coffee. Now, Daniel, important question. Do you eat while checking your phone? Or do you eat in peace? I try to eat in peace. No phone, no distractions. I focus on my food and my thoughts. It's like a small moment of calm before the day becomes busy. Wow, that sounds like meditation. Meditation with food. Guys, listen to this. I eat in peace. Repeat. I eat in peace. That's a beautiful phrase. Okay, now I want to talk about something deeper. Not just actions, but mental habits. Because your morning is not only about what you do, it's about how you think. Daniel, when you wake up, what do you think about? Do you think about problems, stress, or something else? Good question. I try to focus on positive and productive thoughts. I don't ignore problems, but I don't start my day with stress. Instead, I think about my goals, what I want to achieve, and what I'm grateful for. This helps me start the day with a good mindset. Ah, I like that word, mindset. Guys, repeat. I have a positive mindset. And also this, I feel grateful. Repeat, I feel grateful. Okay, Daniel, be honest again. Do you ever wake up and feel like, I don't want to do anything today? Oh, yes, of course. That happens to everyone. The difference is that I don't stay in that feeling. I accept it, but I still follow my routine. Action changes emotion. Oh, that is powerful. Action changes emotion. Guys, repeat. Action changes emotion. That means if you feel lazy and you do something, you start to feel better. Not before, but after. Okay, now let's talk about mistakes. Because many people have morning routines, but they make mistakes that destroy their energy. Daniel, what are some common mistakes people make in the morning? There are many, but I think these are the most common. First, checking the phone immediately. Second, waking up late and starting the day in a rush. Third, not having a clear plan. And fourth, doing things without intention, just reacting to the day. Wow, that is a full list. Okay, guys, repeat. I wake up late. I start my day in a rush. I don't have a plan. And this one is very important. I react to the day. That means you don't control your day controls you. Daniel, I feel attacked right now. It's okay, Alex. Many people are like that. The important thing is to improve little by little. Yes, no pressure, just progress. Alright, guys, we are getting close to the final part. And now we are going to do something very special. You will learn how to describe your own morning routine in English. We will build full sentences step by step. And Daniel will give his final advice, the kind of advice that can change your life. And if you are still here, seriously, respect. Because that means you are not just listening, you are learning, you are improving, and maybe, just maybe, you are thinking, tomorrow I will change my routine. Okay, Daniel, this is the moment. Now we are going to help our listeners speak English, real English. Not just listen, but speak. So let's build a simple morning routine, step by step. Guys, this is interactive. You need to repeat. Don't just listen. Ready? I wake up at 7 a.m. Good. Now say your real time. I drink a glass of water. I do a short exercise. I take a shower. I eat breakfast. I plan my day. Now let's connect everything. Listen carefully first, then repeat. I wake up at 7 a.m. I drink a glass of water. I do a short exercise. I take a shower. I eat breakfast. And I plan my day. Now you. Perfect. That is real English. Simple, clear, natural. Daniel, what do you think about this? Is it enough for a good routine? Yes, this is a great start. It's simple but powerful. The important thing is not to be perfect, but to be consistent. If you do these small actions every day, your life will slowly change in a positive way. I like that. Not perfect, but consistent. Guys, repeat. I am consistent. Now, Daniel, imagine this. A person is listening right now. Maybe they feel lost. Maybe they feel tired. Maybe they don't have direction. What could you say to that person? I could say this. Your life doesn't change in one day, but your direction can change in one morning. You don't need a perfect plan, and you don't need to feel ready. You just need to start. Wake up a little earlier, do one positive action, and repeat it every day. That's how change begins. Wow, that is powerful. Let's repeat this idea slowly because it matters. My life doesn't change in one day, but my direction can change in one morning. Guys, listen, you don't need to wake up at 5 a.m. tomorrow. You don't need a perfect routine. You don't need motivation. You just need one small change and the courage to start. Now, before we finish, we are going to do something very important for your English. You are going to comment. Yes, you. I want you to write in the comments, my morning routine is, and then write 3 to 5 sentences. Example, my morning routine is simple. I wake up at 7 a.m. I drink coffee. I check my phone. And I go to work. Or, my morning routine is healthy. I wake up early. I exercise. I eat breakfast. And I plan my day. No fear, not perfection, just practice. Because writing is thinking, and thinking is speaking better English. Daniel, any final words before we go? Yes, keep it simple, stay consistent, and remember, your morning is the beginning of your story every day. Make it a good one. That's beautiful. Your morning is the beginning of your story. Guys, you are the author. All right, everyone, if you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and share this with a friend who wakes up at 11 a.m. This is English Podcast Easy Practice, where you don't just learn English, you build habits, you build confidence, and you build a better life, step by step. See you in the next episode, and remember, tomorrow morning is your next opportunity. Don't waste it. Bye. Congratulations! To continue improving your English skills, click on the next video or watch our full list of videos.